What excuses are you giving your power away to? What excuses are your fucking masters? To what excuses are you a bitch? Are you a slave? Right? You want to know one? One big one? Big one. Julien, I love your message. I love what you represent. But I don't got enough euros. I'm broke. Right? I don't got the money to invest in myself and to invest in my dream. No money. Who has that? Who here is broke as shit? They're like, you know what? If I had the money, everything would change. Bullshit. That's a lot of you. That's most people, by the way. Okay? Now, let's fuck with you. What's your name? Yeah. Antonio. Right now, say for your dream, to accomplish your dream, you need 1,000 euros. Okay? Considerable sum, I guess. 1,000 euros. Do you have 1,000 euros? Okay. Who here? You're like, it's money. Oh, but I have millions. But all right. Who here is it a big fucking deal to gather together 1,000 euros to invest in their dream and invest in themselves? Raise your fucking hand. That's it? Seriously. Wow. You rich fucks. All right. So, you, what's your name? Yanis? All right, Yanis. You don't have 1,000 euros? Here's the drill, Yanis. Right now, you change locations. You're not in this room surrounded by people. You're in jail. You're in jail, and you're surrounded by fucking French thugs, man. Big motherfuckers. Big, like twice your size. Stand up. I'm actually curious. Stand up. Like 3 times your size. Huge. Like fucking dicks hanging out, man. Like an anaconda just fucking twirling. Life of its own. And they're all pointed at you. You ever see snakes? Like, they're all fucking surrounding you. And you're like, ah! And they're like, Yanis, young blood, young flesh. Just what I like. Would you like to close your eyes or keep them open for this moment? Because it's going down. Open or close, Yanis? Yanis, I like your nervousness. Just give me one answer. Open? Good boy. Now, say that's about to go down. And I come up, and you hear like a little, I'm like, Yanis, remember me? I can get you out right now. $1,000. Will you find the $1,000? Fuck yes! You will do whatever the fuck it takes, dude. Dicks are coming in. They're flying in, dude, left and right. You're like, like you will fucking beg your mom, call your friends, like do whatever, like lick the floor, like prostitute yourself. You will find the $1,000. You want to know why? Because it's a big fucking deal for you. Okay? Now, bring it back to your dream. Bring it back to your life. Why is not everything as big of a deal as dicks flying in? Why don't you value yourself that much? Why does it take such a fucked up situation for you to wake up and take action and see those opportunities? And that's the crazy part. You're in jail, suddenly you see those opportunities. You're like, oh shit, call everyone, call my friend, ask for money, do whatever the fuck it takes. Why don't you do it by default, right? Why don't you value yourself and your dream that much? I brought this up in Helsinki, and there was a guy towards the end. I was talking about Transformation Mastery Live, and I'm like, are you coming? He's like, oh, no. I'm like, why? Oh, no money. I'm like, okay. You remember the jail shit? He's like, oh, yeah, that was funny. I'm like, it wasn't meant to be funny. His friend was there next to him. I'm like, okay, you don't have money. Did you ask your friend for money? Now, his friend, and this is the saddest shit, I wish his friend looked at him like, broke too. But his friend looked at him, smiling and nodding, like, I got the money for you. Literally. And I'm like, are you going to ask him? And the friend's like, ask me. Swear. And the guy's like, looks at me. I'm like, are you going to ask him? And the friend's like, and he's like, ask him. Runs off, literally runs off. Swear to God. And I'm like, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm up here. And no, it's true. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's so crazy. We place all these limitations on ourselves. However, if put in a serious context, they're gone. Those excuses strip them of their fucking power, right? What's another one? Some guy Also in Helsinki, right after the guy ran off, which his friend was shocked. The friend was like, what the fuck? Like, he just wouldn't do it. Like, the option was there, but he just freaked out. There's another guy, he's like, look, I really want to come, but my dad's coming in for the weekend, right? My parents are divorced. It's the only day I can see my dad. I'm from America. I live here. I haven't seen him in months. He's just coming out for a couple days. I looked at him dead in the eye, and I said, bring him with you. And he brought him. And his dad had a fucking epic bonding experience with his son. Okay? Some other guy, I'd want to stay, but, wow, dude. Fucking microaggression right there. Damn, Frenchies, huh? So, another one. I would stay, but I don't have enough money to book a hotel that long. It was Thursday and the event was Saturday. And I told him, dude, what about squatting McDonald's until it closes? Right? You do realize this. It's very hard to go full homeless. If you don't have money for a hotel, you know McDonald's stays to like 4 or 5, right? All you have to do, well, maybe not here, but you can always find a ghetto-ass fucking place, even a strip club, man, and just get a club soda. A fucking like shit, like all you have to do is go there at McDonald's, get the cheapest shit on the menu, cheapest shit, like I don't even know what like say a small coffee or some shit. Sit down and pass the fuck out until they kick you out. You can get a few hours of sleep in a McDonald's, right? Maybe at 3 it closes, like, get the fuck out. It's freezing in Helsinki, by the way. That's why I'm like, get the McDonald's. Once you're kicked out, find a club that's open late. Try to go in there. If clubs are closed, find a strip club. Find someone, beg on the streets, and worst case, guess what? You just have to move around for 2 hours in the cold until things open up again, and then you can find shelter. That's it. And he did it, and he came. Okay? Now, this can be a little shocking. People are like, what the fuck? But here's what you have to realize, and this is bringing it back to my point, why most people remain losers. Because they don't do this. Right? Number one advice. Anyone who wants to be successful, you know what your first step is? Go in debt. Number one piece of advice I would give. Go in fucking debt. But go in debt in a smart way. Meaning, don't be like, go in debt, man. Let me get the Xbox. No. No. Go in debt in a smart way. The saddest shit I've seen recently was on an Instagram post of mine. I made a post, and it was a bag of money. It was a fucking meme. It was like a bag of money, and it was like, what would you do if you found this bag of money? What's the first thing you'd do? And there's some funny comments and shit. And the saddest comment, honestly, it was horrible to see. Saddest comment was, I would buy Transformation Mastery. Now, why is that sad? You'd think I'd be happy. You'd think I'd be like, give daddy the money, right? But no, it's the saddest shit, because they would wait to find a bag of money. And actually, it wasn't that money. I think it was that much. It was like $20 bills. It was like not that much. But they would wait to find that to invest in themselves on something that only cost $300. And I'm like, what are you fucking thinking? Here's the thing. You don't wait to find fucking money to invest in yourself, right? You know who do that? Who the people who do that? Losers! What you do is you invest in yourself to make the fucking bag of money. You get Transformation Mastery to make the money. You don't wait for the money to get that shit. And that's what every winner does. They jump in before they're fucking ready, and they find a way. Every situation in my life, I found a fucking way. That's why I'm here. It's not because I'm smarter or hotter or sexier or better in every fucking way. You know? It's because I found a way. That's literally it. Most people give up. They have the limitations, they don't see the opportunities, and they don't take the risks, and they don't think long term. People who save their money in their 20s, losers. Okay? As a famous person would say, losers. Complete losers. It's true, okay? If I took on that mindset, which is, and here's the catch, it's actually great advice in a certain context. But when I moved to LA, okay, I was living on that couch with a Bulgarian guy. I had no money. I was making $8 an hour working at a coffee place, like similar to Starbucks, but shittier than Starbucks. Then I got a promotion to $8.25, $8.50. And I was trying to be frugal. I was looking up all this advice on making money. And they're like, dude, save, right? Biggest thing, save for retirement. Save for a fucking important opportunity. If I listened to that, I would be broke as shit today. And I'd still be making, maybe with a promotion, $11 an hour. And actually, they just raised minimum wage, so I'd probably be making maybe 13 and a year 15. But I'd still be working at that fucking coffee store. When you're young, you invest to create more opportunities so that you make more money when you're older and you can bank. And that's what I did. I've been in debt I don't know, I actually have to calculate, but I want to say almost just as much as I've been balling, literally. I've been in debt from the first moment I started helping out my friend Owen with the dating stuff. Literally, first interview, he's like, so man, I really like you. I really want you to help out. Now here's the catch. You need a car. Now, I'm living at this point on another blow-up mattress in another gay guy's place, a younger guy, great guy. And I had no money. I had like $100, $200 in my name. That was it. I was like broke as shit. Did I have a car? Fuck no. What did I say? You need a car. Do you have one? Of course I do. Great. See you in 2 days. Pick me up. That was it. Now, what do most people do? Oh, I don't. So, missed opportunity. No, you find a fucking way, right? Are you a winner or a loser? So what did I do? Gun to the head. Like, for me, it's like, look, you have one life. Are you going to go big? And that's only if there's that calling to go big, by the way. I have just as much respect for someone who's like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me McDonald's and Red Dead Redemption and let me get fat and die. Massive respect. For real. If that's your authentic calling, I think that's really cool. But I hate this in-between shit. Either you fucking do the Red Dead or you kill it in real life, but not actually kill it like Red Dead. So I went all out. Now, what did I do? And I'm not very proud of this, but this is how serious I took it. I started calling everyone I knew. You have money? You have money? I need to buy a car. I need to buy a car. And I called my grandmother. I might have twisted the facts a little bit. I'm on good terms now. But she lent me the money, and I got a used piece of shit car. And now I found myself $2,000 to $3,000, I think it was close to $3,000 in debt. Now, this may not sound like a lot to you, but for me, that was a fuck ton. And there was no guarantee of any kind of return, but it got me in that situation, and then I just worked my way up. Through the scandal I was in 4 years ago, I found myself $200,000 in debt. That's a fuck ton of money. It's to the point where you don't even care about losing more. You're like, what's losing another 30K? I'm already 200K in debt. That fucks with you. Literally, you're walking down the street, you're like, 200,000 minus. Right? But that's why I'm here running a 7-figure business. And I'm not talking about RSD. I'm talking about Daddy's brand, Julien himself. I would never build that up if I listened to that advice. Save your money in your 20s, making $8 a fucking hour. Right? And every single person who I know from Switzerland, which I was just at a month ago visiting some old friends. Some friend even came to the Amsterdam event. You see all these people, how did you do it? I'm like, dude, I just jumped in. Fuck your excuses. What are you doing? We all, and the whole point is, bring some awareness to those excuses that are holding you in place. We all have them. The money, my life, what if I lose my job? And really analyze them. Like, gun to the head, if you're in jail, what do you find a way? Another thing to ask yourself is, what's the worst case scenario, right? Here's another one. When I moved to LA, I felt like I was dying. I felt like I was jumping off a cliff. I quit university, I should say, and moved to LA. And my parents were like, what are you doing? And I'm like, freestyling it? Literally what I said. Freestyling it. Do you have a plan? Nope. No plan at all. And I moved to LA. And it felt like I was literally going into the wild, like that movie. I'm like, fuck everyone, fuck society, life or death. Jumped in. And we over-glorify it, even in that case. In my mind, I'm like, I'm burning the boats, right? There is no going back. It's life or death. Is it? Realistically, is it life or death? No. What's the worst case fucking scenario? I go back to HSC. Oh my God, that's so fun. Like, I win either fucking way, right? It's not that bad, but I pictured it to be that bad. Right now, whatever job you're in, whatever situation you're in, this is your comfort zone. Quit the shit. You'll find a way back. You'll find a similar job to where you're at now. We have a ceiling of success. We freak the fuck out, but we also have a floor of success where it's like you can't go beneath that. And when you do, you fucking find a way and your faculties activate and you see opportunities you didn't see before. So, take a fucking risk, okay? And remember this, you're gonna die. We hate it. Everyone hates it. You're going to die. You ever see Oprah? It's like, you get a fucking present. You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die first. No, everyone's going to fucking die. Literally, you are going to die. And reflect on the immensitude that is life. That under us, right here, in the lower grounds of this hotel, especially in Paris, how many fucking skeletons are just right under us right now? Right? There's probably more skeletons than dirt. Literally. Dead fucking people. How many people died, right? Think about it, the history of time. How many people just got fucking their brain smashed in, right? Their fucking hands cut off, their dick cut off, fucking clit cut off. Ugh, right? A lot of people got a lot of shit cut off. A lot of people died. A lot of people were in way worse situations than you, right? Can you imagine what it feels like? You ever see some of those like medieval shows? You're running through a fucking field and a fucking spear just, and you're just hanging there, blood's coming out. Someone's like, cut off his dick. It's dark, but it's true. It's actually really fucked. It's super true. We hate it. We avoid it. We're like, death does it. It only happens in movies. No, it happens in real life. People fucking die. You're gonna die. Stop living like you're a fucking immortal being. It's not meant to be dark either. This whole, oh, I'm going to die. It's like, no, you're going to die, and that realigns you with reality. If someday is not a guarantee, what the fuck are you waiting for to start living your dream life and feeling fucking amazing? What are you waiting for? And it sounds very glorious, like we like it. It's like, oh, that's so inspiring, Julien. It's like a movie. I like those inspiring parts. I'm not saying it to be inspiring. This is literally what I live by. You do realize this, right? No Swiss person that I'm aware of, apart from Roger Federer, has had a more epic movie-like life than moi. Think about it. Who the fuck else, right? No one I know. A fucking kid from Switzerland. 650-person town, farm town, literally 650. Lived in fields, fucking farms. No way out, but he found a way to the city of angels. Quit university, his whole life ahead of him, success, money. But no, he wanted more. He wanted to experience the world. Moved to LA, lived on a fucking blow-up mattress, next to some big Bulgarian bodybuilder and a gay guy who died. And it's Australian accent now, but that's how we roll. He died and he revived the boy. He revived the gay man. And it gave him a glimpse of the power he had inside. And he moved out with another gay man. And he got a car and started his journey and started teaching people, traveling the world, seen more places than most people would ever have seen. Literally been everywhere. Can't go to some places now, but he's been to every place. To every place. Traveled around, left a legacy, but didn't stop there. He got on the worldwide news, on every news site, to the point where some people like try to get on, I don't know, Times Magazine. He was on Times Magazine. Some people try to get on CNN. He was on CNN too. Some people want to get on Fox. He was on Fox. Some people try to go on every newspaper in the world. He was on every fucking newspaper in the world, right? And there was a moment where the Swiss kid was right there on CNN, and someone asked him, what do you make of this? And the screen next to him just turned to this picture from his Instagram. And it wasn't a picture he was proud of. And it was a horrible moment. But there was 1%, 0.001% inside of him during that horrible moment, looking at the fucking wall change and seeing his fucking face 3 times the size, who said, hot damn, I never thought I'd be here. Look at that. A fucking little Swiss kid someday on worldwide news on fucking CNN looking at the whole wall being his face. And he didn't stop there. He then, we'll switch up the accents, which one you want. British or French or what? British? My British used to suck, but I've actually mastered it now. Better than some of my friends. Yeah, I see you back there. So he didn't just stop there. Let me get into the flow of this British accent. I am trying harder. So I'm originally from Essex, but I moved to South Kensington to try to make it as an artist. So CNN happened. And after that, shit hit the fan for this young man. He found himself $200,000 in debt. That's a lot of pounds. But he used that, just like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And we're going back to the southern accent. Is an opportunity for growth. And he fucking took in those ashes and rose up stronger than ever before. He did. He went from being just a mortal being to being something more, something bigger, something better, something immortal. An immortal being known as Father J. And he spread his message, traveled around, reinvented himself in his teachings, and found a teaching much more pure that also delivered much better results for everyone, realizing that what he was doing before was just scratching the surface. Just scratching the surface, giving you surface techniques, which unfortunately is most of the self-help and spiritual world today. No one goes deeper, but he did. He ventured deeper than anyone before him. He went right into that fucking cunt that's the world with the biggest fucking just all in. He fisted the world. And with that fist pulled out lessons from the deep. And those lessons are known as transformation mastery. And here he is, better than ever, harder than ever, more fuckable than ever, more successful than ever in every single way, right? More money, better looking, bigger dick, more friends, more access to things. Literally, one would say God. And when he says this, people get shocked. There's some people in the audience who are like, he's quite cocky, ain't he? And he's got the right to be, don't he? Because who the fuck else will go through all that shit and live such an epic life? If you're watching this or listening to this and you're like, damn, I want that. What the fuck is stopping you from doing it? Nothing! Come on! For real, absolutely nothing. Nothing is stopping you. Literally, it's all in your fucking mind. We live in an uncertain world. Just turn on the news, what do you see? Chaos, terror, suffering. Things are changing so fast that your head is spinning. You know the feeling, being pulled in different directions by your friends, your family, mainstream media, not knowing what to do or who to believe. Did you ever stop and ask yourself, how did your life get this way?
I felt so much shame when it comes to being me, and now I don't feel that shame anymore.
I had no way of being able to deal with that pain, and for the first time in my life, I finally feel an inner stillness and peace in myself.
I didn't even know what was happening, like my hands were just shaking. And it was just like me being my authentic self.
Most of us live lives of escapism. Anything to cope with this feeling eating us up inside. Distracting ourselves with dumb things on TV, numbing ourselves with junk food, alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs. Is this the way life was meant to be, or is there perhaps another way?
It's been the first time in over 10 years since my dad died that I actually felt like I did before.
I've decided to take a stance for good, for love, for authenticity. And I've created a movement of people dedicated to raising the vibe. A movement dedicated to doing something about this, and it's called Transformation Mastery Academy.
That was amazing, just being able to finally find that root reason.
I really want to thank each and every one of you out of the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys.
Now, I'm not some fake guru promising you overnight results. What I promise you here is a tribe of people to help support you and guide you along this journey. In Transformation Mastery Academy, you'll no longer be alone. You'll no longer feel lost. You will be given the roadmap to true, permanent personal transformation. Enough with this fake life of quiet desperation. Step into your truth and join the movement.